A bowl of grits for breakfast. It's man with ham for breakfast. It's scrambled with cheese for breakfast. Get on my knees, say please for breakfast. I've come a long way for breakfast. I'm happy to pay for breakfast. It's such a nice day for breakfast. Gonna change my name to breakfast. Don't make enough time for breakfast. Not supposed to drink wine for breakfast. Better wait in line for breakfast. You better stay away from my breakfast. Gonna use a gift card for breakfast. Gonna try real hard for breakfast. Slaughter hogs in the barn for breakfast. Can't see the big ball of yarn for breakfast. Have a moment to talk about breakfast. Don't think I can live without breakfast. Plant a seed and watch it sprout breakfast. If you hear me, then holler out breakfast. I've come a long way for breakfast. I'm happy to pay for breakfast. It's such a nice day for breakfast. Gonna change my name to breakfast. Don't make enough time for breakfast. Not supposed to drink wine for breakfast. Better wait in line for breakfast.
You better stay away from my breakfast. What's up, guys?
Use a gift card for breakfast.
What's up, guys? How are y'all doing? What's up, Pooter? What's up, Jade? Good to see y'all in the house. I've been having several words from my sponsors. But there was something that I was going to do tonight, and I figured while I do it here, I could just hang out with you guys. Got to do some computer work. I didn't record the podcast yet. I'm just going to do all of it tomorrow. I'd like to have it recorded and just edit on Sunday. But I suppose there's nothing wrong with just recording it and then editing it right out of the gate. All that being said, make sure like the video, subscribe to the channel, yada yada yada. You know the drill. Frankie in the chat or in the description. Okay, here's what I was doing. Viewer rewards, emotes. Now I gotta go and send these over. The homie Jade has put in some work with these emotes. And I'm here to tell you, these things are wild. gonna do, I need to forward to myself, or do I just need to save all of these? I gotta, yeah. Let me just make sure that I can send these over from my my phone to my. Okay. Does this work? If this works, we're in business. What's up, Steve? What's up, Jason? Good to see y'all. We're just doing a little work here. Just opening browser. Save image as. What are we calling that one? Oh, yeah. Mad. Save. Save, bitch. Animated. Upload. More or less 1 megabyte between 112 112. This is fun. No, man, that's cool. I transfer them from my I transfer them from just my Discord account to my alt account that is on my desktop, because my alt Discord account is on here. You go down just like Holy Mary, Mariana Cross. Blam. Do I have animated emotes on YouTube as well? Okay, so we got one on Twitch. If anybody's on Twitch and wants to test it out. Nothing wrong with that, Mocha. Good to have you. Nonsense. Be yourself. That's all. If you choose to run away with me, I will tickle you internally. And I see nothing wrong with that. Nah, YouTube don't do the animated emotes. But that being said, I'm going to stay there on that tab, open different tab, then go here in this tab and say, let's go look at stream. Okay? Hell yeah. It was also it was my it was a couple birthdays today. My roommate Jaybird from VR Chat. It was Jaybird's birthday today. It was also my girl Cassidy, the great and powerful Cassidy, the literally sweetest human on the effing planet. But you know what? You know who gets upset when you don't remember their birthday? Is Frankie. Oh, he gets upset. Dude, I've been obsessed with Ghost. I've literally watched uh I've literally watched like 3 documentaries on the guys or on the guy Tobias Forge. Like here's the thing is I didn't know this guy's name yesterday and I could recall it with ease just now. Like I knew of Ghost. I've definitely seen people wearing the shirt. I've seen the symbols out there. I remember the face. I remember the Pope costume. My buddy Brian Jordan used to tell me. That they were awesome, but he was like, they're because back home everybody's like very religious kind of. So he was like, they're bad. This band's cool. They sound like the 70s, and they paint a face like Kiss, so they kind of sound like Kiss. That was the way it was sold to me back in the day. And then watching the documentaries, I find out that it was very heavily influenced by Kiss, and I love Kiss. Got to see them when they came to Vulcan Gas Company a few years ago. Just a monstrous show to see live. The most confetti. The rumor has it there's still confetti falling from the ceiling from that fucking Kiss show that happened multiple years ago. And I'm not even making that up. Like I said that the owner, Nick, you guys might hear Red Band talk about him sometimes. They hang out a lot. But Nick posted a story the other day of the Kiss video because it was like it happened in October. It was like a couple weeks ago was the anniversary of it. And dude, it was I sent him a message. I was like, legend says there's still confetti falling from on top of the speakers, and he said true story. So I believe that is it pretty sure it's cool. Yeah, I heard that they did this movie called Right what is it called? Right Here Right Now. RITE Right Now. I actually really want to watch it because I'm kind of obsessed with the character because it's a thing that they're doing, and I really like it when someone does a thing, and they're very good at doing a thing. So it just really makes me happy. And that Mariana Cross song is just glued into my head right now. I can't get unstuck. It's so crazy. He goes, and if you'll run away with me, I'll tickle you internally. How hilarious that is that. If you choose, but he doesn't say if you choose to run away with me, I'll tickle you internally, and I see nothing wrong with that. I don't know all the words yet, but it's pretty much, it's going to be easy. Okay, now we got another one here. I'm sorry if I stop talking for a second. It's one because I've had many words from our sponsors, but also because every now and again, dude, you just gotta take some time and just hold now. Where's the thing at? Oh, and I'll get another one here. Oh, but has that one showed up yet? No. Not yet. Let's reload. And see. There it is. Every now and again, you just gotta say, "What? Oh, what?" I don't know if you guys can see those anywhere outside of Twitch, but on Twitch, there's some cool new emotes that I'm just slowly adding. If you haven't pieced together what I'm doing here, I'm adding some emotes that our homie Jade hooked us up with. The great and powerful. Guys, Jade is... I hope he's not weird about being talked about when he's in the room, but dude, Jade fucking rules, y'all. He's like... These are like several really nice like animated GIFs, images. Like these are so cool. Like the detail in it, it looks like Frankie. Like it's pretty wild. All's I'm saying, the boy knows what he's doing. And Roll Tide. Roll Tide. Look at that. There's some for you. Oh, wait. Why is it? Hold on. Okay. I gotta. Wait, why can't I can't change the name of the... Because it's got my... So they all say Yonder 5 first. Why is that? Okay, whatever. All right, now... And then... There's another good one. Another banger. Hell yeah. Okay, we're going to save that. Yeah. And then we go back over here. You guys bored yet? Because things are getting done. And there you go. There's the emotes in Twitch. We'll save, and save. And you guessed it. If you're keeping up, that means send, and send. Bloop. And that should be it. Where's Discord? Discord. Save. Open in browser. Save. Disney music rolls. Bam. All right, saved, and saved. Now this we can do on YouTube. Select image. Oh, and Frankie OG Jade file. Add another? Yes. We will do Frankie smile. Yeah. Smiley. And Frankie mad. Save and publish. And now here I should be able to. You go down just like Holy Mary, Mariana Cross. Just another old Mariana Cross. If you choose to run away with me, I'll tingle you eternally. New emotes, guys. New emotes. If you're all happy to be here, guys, you can sometimes be a happy Frankie. If you're not happy with being here, sometimes you can be a mad Frankie. But if you've had a little too many words from your sponsors, you can just be a Frankie. Oh, yeah. Server settings, emoji, upload emoji, yes. You go down just like Holy Mary, Mariana Cross. All right, Frankie Mad is in the Discord right now. Honestly, can I just... Is this legal? Can I do this? Mariana Cross. You run away with me. I'll take you eternally. And I see nothing wrong with her. Oh, so the animated ones work, but the other ones are too powerful for Discord. Animated things are there. We got... Why are these locked? Are animated locked when you don't have Nitro? I can't do animated because I don't have Nitro. I can't use my own emotes. Wait. That's not a thing. I uploaded those emotes. Shit, they're locked on my phone as well. I'm the server owner and I can't use animated emotes in Discord. That's lame. I mean, I'm not going to I'm not going to pay for Nitro. I'm just not doing that. Yeah. Well, that ain't happening. Well, if you guys have Nitro, you can use the animated things in the Discord. Yeah, like let me so I have to pay for Nitro to use animated emotes in my own server? Question mark. Yes, to use animated emotes on your own Discord server, including custom animated emojis you uploaded, you need a Discord Nitro subscription. Without it, you can only use the standard static emojis available to all users. Wow. Well, that's pretty lame. That is whack. You go down just like Holy Mary, Mariana Cross. You know what that makes me? Well, that makes me Frankie angry. That makes me frangry. Well, you guys can use those emotes now on the YouTube if you are a member, and if you are not a member on the YouTube, then you can use those and so many more, all of the animated things on Twitch. Honestly, when it comes to that, Twitch is kind of greater than, like, when it comes to, I think, the user experience. Like YouTube is I think a better YouTube has a better, like, aesthetic, like a more comfortable thing, and Twitch seems more like back end oriented in a way. But as far as the chat goes, I think Twitch has the chat figured out the most. And you know what we say to that? Roll Tide. Oh, hold on. I can do a real one over here. We say a little Roll Tide. Roll Tide. That's right. And be a pudding. Oh, I forgot. Dave Sarah sent me something. Did he text me? Or was it a Discord message? I think that was a Discord message. Hold on. Yep, Dave. Yeah, let's visit. Copy link. Copy ret. Watch out. Listen to me cough there. Yep, Dave. So this is a link, apparently. Let me pin this. That link that I just pinned is apparently the link to select allow gifted subscriptions. So be sure to click that thing in this chat, and it should send you to a thing that will allow you to accept gifted memberships. I think. That's what Dave said. Unless he sent me a link that's going to crash everything. But I clicked it on my phone and it opened up. Oh, hey. Piece of pizza. Hell yeah, piece of pizza. I know who you are. Piece of pizza. Let me go watch this from another channel here because I think it's freaking it out that I'm clicking that on my own channel. Piece of pizza. Okay. So yes, I just tested it on another account. If you click that link, it will send you to my channel page and you can toggle on allow gifts. I want all the regulars in here that are not a member to please make sure that is toggled on, because I think there are a couple of memberships that are still outstanding out there, because he gifted 10 the last time, but he said only 3 of those 10 were accepted. And I don't know how to tell, but either way, can confirm the link is good and it does what it's supposed to do. That pinned thing. Piece of pizza. Yeah. I kind of want a little more tea. I don't really want to go in there and get it. We were riding high. The truth of the matter is, I let you go. Let you go. We were standing together on Dog Avenue, right? That's and with all of the stardom, all we got was blue. I'm learning that song now, and it's just, I've been listening to it on repeat for a couple of days, and I'll probably listen to it on repeat for another day or so, and then I'll play it for the first time next Thursday at Secret Show. So I'll mess it up a couple times, but that'll be okay. Oh my God, guys, I have to tell you this shit. I was in the shower today, and I have one of those showers that, detachable thing, and I went to click it onto one of the things, and I heard a crack, and the water started shooting out of the bottom of that seal. Like, the flat face part of it at the bottom separated from the part that screws on. So it cracked into the bottom, and now it's just shooting out. And I've had this thing for so long, and that's probably not good that happened. And I got to get a new fucking shower head now. I have one in my, I have the one that was on it when I got here. The regular, the regular one that does not, the non-detachable one, the stationary one. And I mean, I don't like, I'm a hairy guy. Soap likes to cling to hair. I want to be able to, do you understand where I'm headed with this? I just need coverage, Oh, snap is right. It snapped. I don't know. I'm gonna have to put that thing on there now, and I'm gonna get another one. I'm gonna get another one next week. Mariana. Yeah, I'm gonna get another one next week, but I'm gonna have to go a few days with this one like it is. I'm just not gonna be able to do it until my check hits. I'll tell y'all something else, brothers and sisters in Christ. When your DistroKid re-up to keep all of your music on Spotify and all of these things comes up, and also when your Amazon Prime annual subscription comes up, at the same time, boy, oh boy, that's hilarious, BC. The fact that you're looking for a club in Atlanta and you're white, if that makes a difference. Because there are white and black rooms in Atlanta. And the difference is like one allows heckling and one doesn't. And just working at clubs for as long as I have, that's just a thing. But yeah, dude. I don't know of any clubs in Atlanta. My buddy Casey, I can't even get to Casey now. I'm sure that he's just swimming in DMs that he can't even keep up with. So the only time I talk to Casey is when I'm in the same room with him. But Casey was in that Atlanta scene for a while, and he'd probably know a bunch of spots. Never did comedy on stage and never been to a comedy club. I don't know, but I guarantee you that if you go type in Atlanta, this is what I would do. Just type in Atlanta comedy on Instagram and try to find like an Atlanta comedy page and just like look through all of them. And you'll generally find watch a couple of their stories. You'll generally find one that just posts shows or like posts things for people around the area to do. Like Austin has one of those, and it's like a comedy scene thing. So like you can look at this page and it'll pretty much show you like all the mics that you can hit or all the shows. Like that would be my advice on how to find that. Or I mean just literally just like Google it, because some of that information might be out there. Well, maybe go to a record store and check out the light poles outside or something. I don't know. Maybe somebody has posted a flyer. I don't know, man. Go sit out on the edge of the yard and look west and see if there's any open mic looking smoke signals that bellow off in the distance. Maybe keep your eye out for pigeons carrying important information pertaining to a place where you could do a type 5 and maybe just you'll be sitting on your porch and your neighbor will come by on horseback And by neighbor, I mean someone who lives a half a day's ride away. Because, these are the times we are living in. And half a day's mule ride. And he might bring good tidings and great joy of an open mic that has been born in a manger. Maybe God will come to you in the form of a burning bush and strike down 10 places in stone, 10 open mics that you can hit up, but you're only guaranteed to get up on like 2 of them. And the other 8 are a lottery. Or have a hard out at 10 o'clock and the host lets his friends go up and bumps the entire list. I don't know, maybe try that. I need to get some more tea. I need a little bit of tea. I'll give you guys a little oh, I know what you want. You know what? We were just talking about my boy. I'm not talking about my boy, but I just thought about it. Well, that story, that little rampage that I just went on there about carrier pigeons and whatnot reminded me of my old pal Norm MacDonald. And here we're going to give you guys a little message that my friend Norm MacDonald had for me one day.
Hey, Kelsey, Norm MacDonald here. So, you have a podcast, huh? Fantastic. You know what I always say? You know what the world needs more of? Podcasts.
Live from the Screwball Whiskey Studios, The Kelsey Hudgens Show.
Fun fact, that beat that I made is only 3 tracks. And I made it in GarageBand, one of the first things I ever put together, and that was it. Here, how about this? Popular. There we go. Most popular video on my channel. like Holy Mary, Mariana Cross.
Hey, Kelsey, Norm MacDonald here. So, you have a podcast, huh? Fantastic. You know what I always say? You know what the world needs more of? Podcasts. What the world needs now is podcasts. More podcasts. That's what the world needs a little more of. No, I'm just kidding. Podcasts are great, and what I like is that you tell me you raised the money for this. You went up, you raised the money, then the costs rose, so you bet it all on blackjack and you lost. Ooh, that's a bad notion. And then you say you can lead a horse to water, but why? That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny, Kelsey. Now you describe yourself as a fella. And I don't know quite why you do that. Is that what you do all? Do people question? Like, do you go, hello, my name's Kelsey. I'm a fella. Oh yeah, a fella. You might not know it at first glance, but trust me, I am a fella. Is that what you do? But anyways, Kelsey, good luck on your podcast. Do you want me to plug it? Do you want me to say the name of the podcast? Is that what this is all about? Because I'll do it. I'll even tell people to follow you. Okay, here we go. Ready? If you like stuff, then check out the MI Stuff podcast with Mr. Kelsey Hudgens. He's a fella.
Oh, Normie. Ah. Normie.
Hey, John, Melissa. Listen, man.
Oh, I gotta stop,
it's great.
dude. I gotta stop that. Oh, man. Normie. Man. My favorite comedian of all time, without a doubt. It's crazy to, man, like, it's, dude, Norm was like Santa Claus, man. Like, something that can never die. Like, Norm was like a fictional being, like a never-ending, like with no end and no beginning. Like, Norm was Norm, and you thought that, man, like that's just, I don't know, man. Sometimes I'll just sit and listening to this is what's so funny. There's rarely ever a human that exists in which there are hours upon hours upon hours of documented accounts of a single person that is not Jesus or some religious deity or a fictional, like, there's hours of content of people telling stories about Norm. Like I don't know. Sometimes I'll get a little like I'll get a little emotional because I fucking love Norm. And like he was like, when I first started writing jokes after I started watching Kill Tony, like, Norm was a voice that lived in my head. So a lot of the stuff that I wrote in the beginning were in Norm's voice. Like that joke that I got Yeah, you can lead a horse to water, but why? Like, it's just so Norm, and it's so funny. But it just, I don't know, I was writing in his voice back then. He was one of the first comics to live in my head, you know, as a comedian. Like, after I had done stand-up and I decided, okay, I'm going to write jokes, and your brain clicks onto that, okay, this is funny. There's something there. Norm was the first comic to live in my head after having that revelation. So what I'm saying is sometimes I'll get emotional when I listen to Norm himself or watch him. But I love listening to stories of other people talking about Norm. It's the best. Just listening to somebody, you'll see somebody in an interview or something, and then they'll ask about Norm, and you see them light up. Like, it's just, man, it's nice, dude. It's nice to know that, like, he had that effect on so many people, man. What a fucking gem. I gotta stop talking about Norm, or this is gonna turn into therapy. So fucking cool. I told him I had that. I told him that I was going to use that for my podcast intro, and I think I sent it to him, and he blocked me on Twitter. So as of right now, I am blocked on Twitter by Norm Macdonald. And honestly, I think he's one of the only people that I'm blocked by. Hell yeah. Ugh. Nailed it. So, yes. I've been watching a lot of content on Ghost and Papa Emeritus and Papa Emeritus 2 and 3 and The Cardinal and Tobias Forge. When did I write my first joke? I believe that it was my first joke that I remembered telling a lot, which was kind of just a clever wording of things, was right after I quit drinking. I said, so I just, and this this was before I got into Kill Tony. This was when I was just trying to be funny on stage, which I was always trying to be funny on stage, but when you're drunk, there's no like cohesive order to anything that you're trying to say. But like, I remember one of the things that I would repeat a lot was I just quit drinking. I quit drinking on Leap Day, which means that in 4 years I'll be 1 year sober. And that was like, it was the first joke that I had that had like a setup. And like, I just remembered, I think I'd watched some, of all people, I think Jerry Seinfeld had just put something out where he talked about the, and I was always hugely into Norm. Like, I got way into Norm, like, long before Kill Tony and all that. But, and even Joe Rogan. I was into Dirty Work when I was a kid. Like, that was my favorite movie when I was a kid. But Jerry Seinfeld put this thing out where he had just burned all of his jokes, and he was talking about the art of joke writing. And I had gotten into comedians in cars getting coffee, and I just became obsessed with how their brains worked. It was just like I felt such a kinship with them because they all seemed like I could watch those guys and just hear the way that they talk and can like decipher what they're saying and how they think and be like, oh man, they have that same thing that I got. Or that's not even correct. I have the same thing that they have because they're obviously greater than. But listening to him on how to structure jokes and shit like that, and actually recently being sober and able to like try to keep up with things like that, I would say like I had just quit drinking on Leap Day, which means that in 4 years I'll be 1 year sober, which is very clever like wording, but not everybody will get it because Leap Day, you think about leap year, but you say Leap Day, I don't think that people know Leap Day. Like that, it takes them longer to get to than like having to go through the whole thing of stretching it out. Like I quit drinking on February 29th, which for those of you who are aware, that is Leap Day. In leap year, there's an extra day in February, and that is February 29th. Usually 28 days there. So I quit drinking on the 29th, which means that every 4 years, I'm 1 more year sober. Might be a more like mature way to say it. It's probably how I would say it now. But that was that one. And then I heard this, I was setting up for this gig at Garden City Pier, and I heard this ad. They had this big radio, and it's this huge. It's so cool, man. Like it's an old boombox. You've been to these hole in the wall bars that have like a actual boombox sitting up playing the music. Like there's no like speaker system. It's just like an old like 2 speakers and a CD and tape deck with a big volume button. It has one of those, but it's playing just whatever free radio station. It's the actual radio. And whenever the band starts, they turn that down. And with the big knob, it's just it's anyway. I heard this ad on the radio for a hypnotist who would help you quit smoking. And I thought that's hard. Quitting smoking is hard, dude. If this guy could hypnotize you into that. Like this dude is powerful. And I think the joke was I heard this ad on the radio for this quit smoking from hypnosis guy. And I've quit smoking. It's pretty hard. I feel like if you had that kind of power, you wouldn't be performing at a Marriott in Wilmington, North Carolina on a fucking Wednesday. And that would hopefully get a laugh there, is what I would think. When I wrote the joke is what I thought. And then I would be able to come in and tag it by saying, because that's like Vegas talent. Like that could really work in a big city if it's legit. But I guess the joke part of it is that I know this dude's a fucking piece of shit liar, because ain't nobody gonna be able to hypnotize you into quitting smoking. But I don't know. I was learning. I did too, Steve Hall. I quit cold turkey on February 14th, 2016. And then exactly 2 weeks and 1 day later, I quit drinking. I quit smoking cigarettes, and 2 weeks later, I quit drinking. And I did both cold turkey. I just stopped. And man, I was a mean piece of shit when I quit smoking, and I was meaner when I quit drinking. It was a very hard year to be my friend. Like, it was bad. It was a very hard year to be in a band with me, because that was also the year that I really hit the powder hard. But once I kind of got into the podcast thing, I started recording Sunset Grill and producing a podcast and learning how to, like, set up for stuff like that. And that was in 2015, 2016, 2017. So yeah, that was summer of 2016 or 17. Yeah, 16, give or take. And then I quit doing the powder after I got into the podcasting, because I kind of had that podcasting gave me, it scratched that itch. Like, ooh, this is something that I like, and I can do as much of this as I want. I can binge on this. And that's what I realized, is that being an addict is almost like being a binger. It's almost like binging. And that's one thing that I love to do, is I'm a glutton. I love to go too hard in the paint for something. Like, I heard this one Ghost song the other day, and yesterday I watched like 3 short documentaries about the band and the guy, and I have recalled from memory a lot of that shit here to you guys today. Like, I obsess over things. I am a glutton in every fashion of the word. I like to eat too much. You guys know this. I probably have too many words from our sponsors too often. I go too hard in the paint on anything that I like. Like, I literally overdose on it. I find what I love, and I try to let it kill me. I don't know why, but that is what and who I am. I did it with booze. I did it with the powder. I did it with so many things. I did it with girls that I did it with everything. It's just, I love to binge, and I'm an addict. And that's what, if I could sit in front of GarageBand and focus on okay, I'm going to zoom all the way in, and I'm going to get it to the exact spot to splice this fucking this audio thing and get rid of this cough, then, and I'm learning how to do this stuff, and wow, there's endless little tools. That became a video game for me. But it was a video game that other people could share in, which I loved. And that's still, I get that same feeling when I sit down here on a Sunday and I open up my secret show that I recorded on Thursday and get that edited up and record the podcast and then snip that together and put the song in with the intro. I get that same feeling that I would get when I would sit down in front of a plate of powder with a razor blade to just bust it up. And I would sit there and just overdo it. I would just run that blade in between that powder back and forth for sometimes until whoever was sitting in the room with me would make a comment about it. I would overdo that. But I got that same junky feeling, you know what I mean? Like, if you've ever been there before, you know what I mean. And I'm not saying junkie in like a, I mean, I guess it's not the best, but I'm not saying it like that. You know what I mean? I'm just saying you get that little, like, that jonesing feeling, like that gangly feeling when I turn, like, and I know that's crazy, but I get that little rush of like, this is something that I love and that is in front of me right now, and I can do as much of it as I want. And it's even better to know that I, like, the more of this I do, probably the better the outcome versus the good old days. Versus the good old days, Steve Hall. I was telling somebody about that today. I used to be fun. What happened? I quit drinking. And that's the truth, man. I quit drinking and partying, man. And after that, I think I got too serious about everything. I used to not take anything seriously, and that's what made me so much fun to be around. And I still have a bit of that sneaks out, but I don't really have, like, I mean, I there's always, like, the serious dog that is held, that it's I can be serious, but I'm still, it's almost as if I'm holding this serious thing that is almost visible, like how serious I am about things. But sometimes, I mean, when I break that down, I want to try to be kind of silly. $3D and green tea, that's right. But it's almost like I have, I'll try to be silly, but I feel like I have this giant beastly dog that I'm holding, and it's like, yeah, this guy's being silly with us right now, but there's something lurking in there. You know? Do you ever feel that way, or am I just crazy? Oh, dude, I'll crush a buffet. I'll tell you when drugs suck. Drugs suck when you get to the point to where you're not allowed to run out. That's when drugs suck. I say that green tea is probably the only exception. And in green tea's defense, it is one of the only of said substances that has been long regarded as a medicine. And granted, you don't want to be going around taking all kinds of other medicines this often, but we could go back and forth for hours on this thing. But, yeah. Yeah, I wish I could, man. If I could just have, like, you know, like one night a year where I can just the purge, where I just get blackout on a bottle of Rumple and just a mountain of powder, and just next day back to my old life, smoke a pack of Parliaments. And then next day, I'm just back to my life, and I don't have any of the effects of that. Man, I'd love to do that. But I don't have that in me, man. If I did it once, I'd be like, well, the streak is over. Now we're back in it. No use to keep something alive that's dead. That's one thing I never understand. And I know that this is nothing to demean anybody else, because I know the journey of actual sobriety, which I don't claim to be sober because I have the green tea, but I just, of all other substances, I never I never could get behind the thought that, like, okay, if you slip up, that's just part of the program or whatever, all right, you just start back at day one, one day at a time. And that's what they would always say in those meetings. And by the way, I never went to any. I never went to one, even. In fact, all I know of them is what I've seen from TV shows and movies. And I'm dying up here where that guy would go to AA and just crush. But yeah, like they always say that, but I would never allow myself. And that's probably what keeps me home a lot, is because sometimes I was walking back to my truck tonight, and Red Band standing out in front of Mothership with tow, and I stop and I just stand there for a second, and Red Band was talking to Tyler Fisher, and just Toe was like, "You going home?" Yeah, I'm going home. I'm just ready to be home. But I could have went in, like I could have hung out. Like I'm welcome to do that, but I just don't. And yeah, like I'm welcome to do that. I really don't. And it's because, like, in that situation, when I'm around so many people who I want to, not impress isn't the fucking word, because that's not what I'm going for, but I don't want to be around that many people that whose favor I would like to be in. Then I don't know. I don't know if that would alter, but I don't think it would, and I'd be fine. And I don't think that everybody knows that I don't drink or anything. But I just feel like being there and me feeling a certain way about folks that like I don't know, about folks that I look up to. I don't want to think a certain thing about them, because I have a tendency to. Because when you're a sober person in a room full of intoxicated people, things start to look a certain way to you, you know? Now I'm sounding crazy and rambling. I literally came on here just to upload Twitch emotes. And then I got... Where did I get off on that tangent? Discord Nitro, damn it. Why do they do me like that? You know what Discord Nitro makes me? It makes me mad. Yeah, dude. Shit's dangerous now. Shit's dangerous now. And it's not fun. It's not fun to think about. And it makes me sad to think that, like, there's so many people that are just blasting through that. And I don't know, man. It makes me sad, and for them, but for a different reason, is because I've been there and I know exactly what it feels like. Like when you're surrounded by people that do it, it has a different vibe or a different feeling. I think when everybody's there and doing it together, I think it has like a different effect on people. Because like you're getting validation. This is okay. These people do this too. I'm not. This isn't a weird thing to do. This isn't a bad thing to do. All these people are good people, and we're all doing this thing. That means that this thing is a good thing. And I know that thought because I rationalized it like that myself. And I had that exact thought when I would just be standing around my apartment in Murrells Inlet with a plate that I have in this cabinet in this kitchen here. I still have the plate that I used, except I, put steaks on it now. But back then it was the designated plate. It lived in a drawer. It was the only plate that went in a drawer. And it was that junk drawer too. You know the junk drawer in your house? That's where this plate went. This plate sat on top of a bunch of random junk in the junk drawer. And we'd all just be sitting around that playing rummy, or just a couple people standing in the kitchen, a couple people standing on the other side of the bar in like the dining room area, passing that plate around. And I'd be sitting there thinking, these are good people. I love these people. This is a good thing we're doing. This is like, I would think of it like church almost, like it was like fellowship. And I remember rationalizing it that way. This is a good thing. We're good people. And we're feeling good right now, so this is a good thing that we're doing. Good equals good. And I see people right now that do that and have that. And it just, I get sad because I remember it in myself. And I'm feeling it on a more emotional basis, I think, or on a more emotional level, because I've literally been there. So seeing that makes me, that's why I kind of avoid going and hanging out a lot, because I'll just see people at the, I don't know. I just got to fix that part of myself first, I think. I got to fix whatever that thing is in me that makes me scared to see people that I respect intoxicated. I got to, because that's not a thing that I should have. But what can you do? And you may ask yourself, well, how did I get here? Let the water hold me down. Dude, Jade, I really appreciate these emotes, man. I'm having a lot of fun with them. They're pretty incredible. When Yonder rambles like this for like 45 minutes, Frankie goes, what? Mm-hmm. Well, old acquaintance be forgot, but never hard to find. Man, Steve, what was your I went through phases. What was your drink of choice? Because as a young man, I would have said I was a Crown Royal guy. And then I grew into I was doing a lot of Wild Turkey 101 there for a while. Yeah, I did. There was a spell of Wild Turkey 101, and then there was a spell of like Fireball, because that was the bartender's thing, and in Fireball, Dr. McGillicuddy's had just rebranded itself to the Fireball thing with the devil instead of the Dr. McGillicuddy's cinnamon schnapps. But there was a time when I was in my underage drinking Hank Williams Jr. days where I was doing the Jim Beam a lot because of him. Wild Turkey is great, and I think the Wild Turkey 101 is the best tasting of the potent whiskeys. Wild Turkey 101 reminds me of the things that I love about Texas Pete hot sauce, is that the bite doesn't overpower the flavor, nor vice versa. The flavor is still powerful, but the bite is also powerful. And in a very nice complementary way. Wild Turkey 101 is just a nice, you get the good, smooth honey follow-up. I can remember exactly what this tastes like. I can remember the feeling of the inhaling into my nose and my nasal cavity opening up and feeling the alcohol rise into it and burn just a little bit. I remember it like it was yesterday. And like just the nice finish, but also that bite that almost initiates that gag reflex, but you have to push past that. That little burn, man, is so nice. Yeah, that sucks, Steve. Who knows? Maybe it'll open back up. I believe a lot of small businesses might be opening back up on this soil. The 101, man, it was nice. Like I used to drink 101 exclusively for a while, and man, we would get wasted. I used to go down when I ran the bar, when I ran Tito's. I'd go down to the club and I'd unlock the club in the middle of the night and just lock myself in there and turn on the lights in the back over the pool table and just sit in there and shoot pool for hours and drink half a bottle of Wild Turkey by myself, dude. I would shoot pool right-handed versus left-handed. And this is such a piece of shit thing to do. This is like I would go down there in the middle of the night and shoot pool by myself, right-handed versus left-handed, and then I would just be in the bar and just wait for somebody to look for somebody to play, and then be like, "You want to play?" And be like, "Man, I don't ever see you play. Why don't you come play a game?" And I'd be like, "Oh, I play enough." No, man, you don't ever play, dude. Come on, all right. And then just work them because that was my home table. Oh, man. I was pretty good at bar games. I was pretty decent at darts. I won a lot when we would play cricket. I was good at pool, one-on-one. I wasn't good on doubles. I always had bad luck with doubles. I don't know why. And it would always be my fault. And I did the same thing every time. I would always end up scratching on the 8 ball. I was bad about that. was terrible about that. I would be the guy who could literally run half the rack and then like get down to the 8-ball pretty quickly. But I've several times scratched on the 8-ball when they had all their balls on the table. Oh, Mocha. I know somebody that might be interested in buying it if you ever decide to sell a pool table. Because we're about to have a little extra room in the garage. Dude, Jason, that was the last night I quit drinking. I came in there and I grabbed the pool ball off the table and I tried to I Randy Johnson that fucker all the way to the back door, and it was one of those like metal doors, like a steel door. And from that cue ball, there's still an indention on that door today from where I fucking launched that cue ball into it. Unless they changed the door, which they may have. Oh yeah, well I love pool. I had a pool table when I turned 18 and I got that money from that accident that I was in. I splurged out. I built a pool room and I bought a pool table for behind my mom and stepdad's house where I live sometimes and behind my grandmother's house where I live sometimes. The one where my mom and stepdad's house, that was a nice bar table. That was a nice 7-foot table. It was a Valley. Pretty nice table. And I shot pretty lights out on that one, on that table, because at my grandmother's house, I had an 8-foot competition table that was a Great American Billiard Co. that was mahogany with lion's feet, legs, and leather drop pockets with crimson, Alabama crimson felt. So what you could do is I would fuck around on the 8-foot table, and when I was young, this was when I was 18, I would go out and I would play myself right versus left-handed. And like I would play it all the way to the end. Like if my left-handed shot made the 8-ball, then I would break left-handed. So that was the left-handed person I would just do like back and forth. I didn't even keep count really. But it got to where I was always more comfortable shooting right-handed, but I think I was more accurate left-handed. So if I had a really tough shot to make, like where I needed some sort of English or some sort of like any kind of masse sort of situation, I would always go left-handed because I had more control. Pool's fun. I really miss it. There was this one time I just seen that movie Pool Hall Junkies, so I was like, man, I'm gonna find a pool hall. And there was one in Marion, South Carolina called Barn Hills. And I went there, and it was literally just a little hole-in-the-wall bar that was just full of pool tables. And there was these old men that used to come in there and, like, spend their whole paycheck getting drunk. You know, the night they get it, they just spend their whole paycheck in there getting hammered. And there was this one guy in there one day that was trying to play pool for money, and I literally took so much money from this guy. Like, I felt like a king, dude. Because back then I had money. You know, I had all of that. Like, I was living life on God mode for a while, dude. Because that's how I had all that money, man. And I was literally 18 years old, 19 years old with, like, just tens of thousands of dollars in a checking account. And I know tens of thousands seems like a very small amount of money. But when you're an 18-year-old, you're like, I was going out to eat and picking up the tab for everybody. Dude, I played in one APA tournament, and surely I don't have it anymore. I played in one APA tournament at Broadway at the Beach in Myrtle Beach one time for Bike Week when I was young. I was probably like, shit. Yeah, I was probably 18 or 19 then too. That was about when I was playing a lot. Because I got really good after I got the table, so I had to be somewhere around there. Because I just woodshedded it so hard, I would just sit out there for hours and just get good. It was at, what was the name of that place? It was literally a pool hall. It was a place, one of the rare places where you could rent balls. So you just go in and, like, instead of quarter a game, you go up to like a skating rink to get shoes, but instead he'll just give you a rack of balls, and he'll tell you, all right, you got this table. And dude, I was like, exactly, Mocha, exactly. But man, it was just that was when I was making pool my identity. Like, that was my identity for a while. I had a couple of nice cues. I had a Moochie, two Moochies. I had a black dot and a red dot shaft. I had a McDermott Snow Leopard. I had a Viking. And I had several other, like, cheap titanium things that I got from Walmart. But this was a pool tournament, and winner of the pool tournament got like a Jack Daniels 8-ball, because it was a Jack Daniels sponsored thing. But I won that tournament at Broadway at the Beach and won that Jack Daniels pool ball. And I had that thing sitting on my, like it was on a shelf in my room like a fucking trophy. I don't know. I like pool a lot. I still do. I would love to, I'd actually love to have a table again. I would get so nasty, bro. Like, people would be awake because I'd just be cracking the cue. I slap at the base. I'm so glad I'm off work tomorrow. I need a day. Tomorrow is a big day. I got to record the podcast. I've also got to kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home. Record the podcast, edit the podcast. In a perfect world, I would also edit and schedule the secret show from this week. And also, I got to cook a big pot of spaghetti for our Thanksgiving Sunset Friendsgiving. I don't know where that Jack Daniels 8-ball is. I believe that it was in my bedroom at my mom's house. And when I left there, kind of like, okay, I don't really want to come back here anymore, I left everything. My nephew actually has a lot of that stuff now. My stepbrother's son. My nephew just turned 16 the other day. Can you believe that? But yeah, he has a lot of that stuff. I remember he had a lot of my old toys that I left there. Like, I had a bunch of like old G.I. Joes and old like wrestling action figures and wrestling rings. I had a lot of really cool toys that I think my nephew inherited. There's stuff that I left in my mom's house, but I think it's there somewhere. Somebody's got it. But yeah, it was cool, man. Just I would sit there sometimes for hours just practicing bank shots. Like I would just set up bank shots. My signature shot was the cross pocket bank, which means the cue ball would strike the ball in the middle to knock it into a bank, and then the cue ball would continue to go forward while the opposite ball would bank and narrowly miss the cue ball to bank into the opposing pocket in the side. This is a side pocket shot. That was one I would just sit there and practice that shot for hours. And you got to hit it just right. Because if you don't, the cue ball will go straight into the corner pocket, because that's about where you have to angle it usually for the shot to make it. But, dude, I used to love doing that. Is there a pool table? Is there a pool table website? There used to be like just sites you could go to. Okay, no, I just want nope. That ain't what we're looking for, buddy. Oh, man. Virtual pool. The old PC game? Can I get that on this? Does Windows still have games for free like that? Like, can I get the old original virtual pool? Real Pool 3D2. Yeah, let's get that free, of course. We was speeding all day down in dark avenues. In the midst of the stardom, all we got was blues. We were riding high. Well, the fact of the matter is, I never let you go. Let you go. All right, how do I have to go here? I sure do. Wait, does it only come up whenever? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh man, I can't like. I want that sucker to. from back here. Hold on. What do you mean illegal breaking? Oh, over here. So here's why we break like that. Do you notice? Look at the solids here. Everything is separate. But I like stripes. So we're going to soft put this over in the corner here. And then... And then we're going to soft put this 9-ball over into the corner there. Oh, no! Okay. I deserve that. So I was trying to get into the situation where I could show you guys what I was talking about. And maybe I can do it here. I'm going to try it to show you what I'm talking about. This is the shot that I think that I was telling you guys about. So that didn't quite nail it, but the forward bounce back the other way and go into the side pocket, but it doesn't matter. Wonder if I can get both of these in one shot, one kill here. Maybe a little buy one, get one free action. Not quite. So that's in that pocket. We'll leave that there. And we got to get this one around away from that bumper and just past it, so it'll just hug that rail all the way down yonder. A little close-up action on us. Is it giving us a little close-up action? What we understand in here? All right, I need to get back to the other way so I can combo that 14. And it don't look like I'm going to be able to get anywhere. Damn. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to take my duck. Oh, that's not even a good position to leave myself in. I needed more behind it. I just was running out of time. Shit, fudge. Okay, now we get creative. So... I need to go here. And I need to take a bit off of it so it veers a bit. Oh, now it's ball in hand. So ball in hand, I always leave it where it lies because I don't like those rules. So, oh, here might be a good moment to try that shot that I was talking about since none of this matters. Here, let me see if it'll give me enough time to set this up there. You know what? Fuck it. Nope, not enough time. Okay, now I've ruined all that beautiful separation that I caused with that awesome break. Nope. Do I want to be an asshole here? Nope, can't do it. Let's clear this out. Let's see if we can break that 7 out of there. We need to bring this back some, though. Did we bring it back enough? We brought it back enough. No! I ran out of gas. Bummer. There's no clever way to do any of this. Let me see if I can bullshit this. We'll just break up this nonsense. Hey! Not what I was trying to do, but we got a shot out without committing a penalty. Let's roll this back down behind that 2 and 3. Maybe not. Okay, this might be a good lineup for this shot right here. That's the shot. That's my signature shot. Damn. And you know what else? We're gonna go 2 for 2 here. I'm gonna squeeze it. I'm gonna squeeze it the fuck in there. Watch this bullshit. No, not enough ass behind it, but I think it was going. I think it might have went. If I'd have left it alone. Leave the duck. But we got to take the duck. Shit. Well, that'll still leave us in a good spot. Let's just do it like this. Get him out of there. Bam. And you know what? Bam, that's the shot. I just needed to put a little more ass behind it. But now I'm stuck down here, and I can't even get to that without committing a foul unless I do some wild, narrowly missing the 8-ball, several rail bank, which, nope, that'll end up ball in hand penalty. Oh, fuck. No, I want to leave it where it was. I was just trying to move the thing. I'm going to take the shot I was going to take to start with. Stop it. Okay. All right. Now, one of two things I can try to do is I'm guaranteed to pop that sucker in the corner. But if I put a shitload of backspin on it, and knock the hell out of it, it'll end in a scratch. Shucks. All right, well, only one thing to do here. Split that and hope for the best. Be the good guy. Oh, the old close-up there, huh? And, well, only one way to finish this one out, y'all. Y'all know the rules. Got to bank the 8-ball. No! By the way, y'all got to play by them rules. I'll bank this one, too. I'm not cutting it enough. We got to play by the bank the 8-ball rules. Fuck it, I'm going straight at it. Ah! Scratched on the 8 ball, that means it's done. But I'm still going to go by the rules. I'm going to bank. Ah! Aiming it too quick. No. We're going to call this one a 2-rail to save my ass on that corner pocket. 2-rail, and I'm knocking the shit out of it. Nope. And it got in the way of my other bank that I was going to have to do. Okay, well, we're going to have to do the long bank here. That's it. Shit! That was so close, dude. Okay, well, here we go. I'm going to go for that. No. Nope. Cue ball won't be out of the way. But fuck it, why not try it? I knew it wouldn't be. Yo! Yikes. We're melting down, folks, because I'm trying to bank every shot. Not enough gas. That one would have went. It would have hugged the rail. It was slow enough. Long bank. That's the one. And then that means that we can just a little quickie poo here. Make sure we don't scratch. Yo! Usually those are guaranteed in. Well, good game, buddy. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. What do you mean here? No. What do you mean? What? Why can't I just play? Why can't I just click a play now button? Am I only allowed to play one game? Oh, single game. Duh. I was clicking the wrong dang on thing. Dun. See, this is a bad break. You see, everything's all clumped together like that, and I'm going to have to take solids. And I don't like taking solids. I like stripes. But I'll play this fool's game and just deal with what I got. Nope. This is a stupid shot to take. Wow. Okay. How lucky can you get, kid? How lucky can you get? We're actually playing somebody now, so we gotta step it up. Not fool around. How lucky can you get? Can you get past there? What do you think? What do you think, kid? You got it? Is they gonna zoom in on this shot too? Looks like it. Alright, kid. Now this is what we've been fearing. We finally gotten here. We gotta think quick because we're running out of time. We gotta bank the 2. Good thing we just practiced a whole thing of banking, right? That'll help, surely. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Okay. So far, so good. All right. Now, what are we going to do with this mess? That pocket is held captive. Can we get around that cluster to the side pocket? I don't think we can. Running out of time. You know what we'll do? We'll just sit it in that side pocket. What if we just sit it there? That's fine. That'll give us a reason to get down there. Let's see how good this person is. He's got that one. Now I'll take the 14 to the side. To the corner, huh? Oh, he's trying to break up that little cluster down there, but he's not gonna. He's gonna narrowly miss it. Boom. It's a good shot. Now he's gonna have to go the other way. And he's blocked. Well, no, he's got that clear. Nice shot. Now he can come back and bust that cluster open. That's what I'd do. You can always go back to the other end of the table with that other shot. But the 8-ball's on the other end. All right, now he ain't in no better shape over here. He's not going to be able to get any of those to go in. I don't think. I feel like he can only break it open. And it all just kind of... All right. Now. All right. Is the bank open? Nope. But guess what? We got our ATM card, don't we? My uncle used to say, you got your Teller 24 card? Bank open? Nope. Bank ain't open. And I fucking cleared out the 8-ball for him. And set him up in the side pocket. What's up, Velvet? he could get the 9 clean. And come back and get the 13 or whatever that one is. 11. He got this game. He's got that in the corner. I mean, in the side there. I don't know why he wants to go to the corner. Because I want to come back down here so I can get clean on this one. And then smooth. Smooth. Good game, sir. Oh, hell yeah, Blue Velvet. You playing some show? What happens? What does high score mean? Did I break it? Was I just playing a real person? And did they quit? Because this happens in the 8-ball pool game that I play a lot on my phone. Which the phone's easier to move around so you can see exactly where you would line it up on the table. And here I'm like having to fucking... Yeah. Yeah, I'll quit game. Yeah, I could do this for days. I bet there's a much better pool game that's available on Steam, though. This thing takes a long time to load. It is free, though. Well, it was good while it lasted. Mariana Cross. Choose to run away with me. I will tickle you internally. And I see nothing wrong with that. Do 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 do. Gotta do we're just having a good time. Got him. That's a good break. See, that's nice separation on that one. Oh, yeah? Okay. But everything's kind of together. All right. What do I want here? They're all sitting in the pockets. I'm taking my stripes. Shit. Oh, I fucked up. He's going to think I'm a fool. They thought they were gonna get one over on us. Right now they're thinking that they won the match. But they haven't let me get another shot in yet. He better clear the two and not overcorrect and bounce it off of the rails. Because that one's not going in. His clearest shot was on the 9 from that angle, and I saw it before he did. Measure twice, cut once, motherfucker. Oh, another zoomed in shot. And this motherfucker thought he was gonna get one over on us. Backspin, backspin, backspin. Bad, bad. Everything is bad. How good am I at angles? How good am I at angles? How good am I at angles? Oh my God. I just almost died. Okay, so I've got him locked up over there. And that's not going to help him in that situation none. He'll get that ball off the table, and he'll probably clear his other two. He's got to clear on the 9. Well, he had a clear on the 9. Now I've got a clear on the 7. And that's how that's done. Now, we can't get that one out of there, but it's a good thing we practiced our bank shots earlier in a match, huh? Let's try this sucker right here about that speed. Well, well, well. If that ain't a daisy. That was an incredible safety shot, what you just saw. That's what you call that. It's an incredible safety. He's not going to be able to pull off a similar safety because he's going to only knock his ball further away, which is going to further clear my 6, which is the best thing he could have done. Get out of my way. Because now I can 2 birds, 1 stone this one in the corner down here while also freeing out my 8 ball. Check this out. So that cleared the 14 from the 8. But I still got to deal with this 9. I might can get around it. No, I can't. But we're going to do this. Hide back there. Shit. I was trying to get it to hide back there. Should have put some spin on it. I'll probably stream on Thanksgiving. That's in. Whoa, fooled me. You gonna block that pocket? Nope. Thank you, sir. Good game to you. And a healthy roll tide to you and yours. We'll do that later, maybe. You want to go again, buddy? I'll give you a chance to win your money back. Boop, 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 bloop. All right. Ooh. Better luck next time. Too much. Ooh, give me an ad. See, here's what that guy thought he was going to get something over on us. That guy thought he was going to get something over on us. You know what I mean? Have I told you? Have I told y'all about that guy? Guys, have you heard about the guy? Yeah, the guy. That guy, you see, he thought he was going to get one over on us. You know, you see the moment of like, oh no, this person missed. And then all of a sudden, you know, you see a pretty dapper bank shot come out of nowhere on you. And then you start to think what everyone would think when something like that happens. Oh no. Oh no is what you think. Stop. That's fine. Second time around. Snooker is so you have to. There are other colored balls that are on the table other than red, and not a great separation, but everything's kind of clustered in its own, except there in the middle. So there's different color balls on the table other than red, and the object of the game is to you have to make one of those balls and a red ball. The rules are strange. But yeah, you got to make one of those balls with the. You have to alternate. You have to make one of those, make a red ball, and then you can. Once you make a red ball, you can shoot at one of the other colored balls, or something weird like that. How lucky are we feeling today? How lucky are we feeling today, guys? What do you guys think? We're going to combo this one into the corner here. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Nah, Mariana. This too might can hug the rail. But the cue ball is going to get in its way, but that's fine. We'll give this person a chance to shoot. That's fine. We'll give you a chance to shoot, see what you got. Really, bro? That was the dumbest thing you could have done. And you got me in there to a spot where I can clear my shit out. Watch this. This will be a better idea here. This is going to be too shallow. I knew it. I should have took another second to just fucking... I didn't get it deep enough in the pocket. That doesn't look deep in the pocket either, but it's probably going to sink. Yep, it is. Yep. Oh, you zoomed in on that? Brother, ugh. Okay. So this is what you do in a moment like this, guys. You got a shot down here, and it's already in the pocket. So you just fucking launch. And hope that you get back down here in a good position to do something. And we are currently not there. But here's what I'm going to do. There you go. Fancy way of telling you do what you got to do, dog. You bust that shit out of there. Yes, exactly. Once you have to back and forth, the colored, yeah, the different colored than red balls will go back onto the table in their respective spots until. Here's what I'm about to do. I'm going to help him out too. Watch this. I'm going to hit my ball first, and then I'm going to sink his 14 for him. Because I'm a knight. Well, maybe. Actually, I'm not going to do that. The angle's not working. Because he's still tied up around the 8 ball there, which kind of sucks for me too. Because I'm going to get to it before him, I think. Jamisha! How are you? Good to see you. All right. Shucks. I guess we'll go this way. Shit. Should have took more time with that. I've been rushing because I got that clock ticking. I don't like having a clock. Well, each of the other, like the red ones are pretty much, I think a red ball is like I don't know the terms, but for lack of a better term, I'm going to say like a permission ball. Like once you pocket a red ball, you have permission to then pocket one of the other. Or is it the other way around, Jade? Do I have it backwards? To where if you pocket a different colored ball, that then you have permission to pocket a red ball, and then back and forth? Or is it just that they're always in play? Did I really get this lucky? Maybe. I think I can squeeze that in there. Bloop. How you like that? Off the rail, suckers. Oh, much love back, Jamisha. I love a good Mississippi pot roast. Good Lord. Jamisha knows how to cook, y'all. Would you like to play again, sir? We both have ordinary cues. I will give you another 5 seconds to decide. Boop. Boop. Quit. And they're gonna try to come and tell us that we are out of coins and can't beat anyone. Everyone is sad now that you've come to the pool hall. Everyone is sad out that guy with the beard, and he's pretty fat. I hope he doesn't come back, because I'm sick and tired of him coming in and embarrassing me in front of the girl that I'm trying to impress. Oh yes, I'm embarrassed now because I thought I was pretty good at pool. I don't know what I'm to do. This fat wizard is embarrassing me at pool. You break. All of the pressure in this break's going down that one side, so it's going to leave a cluster down in that corner, you see. But watch this. Oh, Papa will break it. Papa will break it up. Did I take solids? That was a solid, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, well. We'll take them. Slow is smooth. Smooth is fast. Can I get to you? Can I get to you? I got to you. That's you. Oh, no zoom in on that shot, but fair enough. This is a lot of green to cover, but luckily this is a green ball. Click. You pull this side of trick again on the lanes, I'll take this piece from you and put it up your ass and pull the trigger until it goes. I ruined that joke by not giving it enough ass. I love me a good gumbo. You kidding me? I do not have a path to that shot, but I do have a path to this shot, and that'll get me back down on the end I need to be on, brother. Scoot me around. Can I see any of that ball from any angle? Yes. So here is how we do this and throw a little bit of what we call a monkey wrench into the plans. See, now he has no clear path to many things. Many makeable shots, no clear path. See? This pretty, right? See, he can shoot into... What he could probably do is finagle a way to get the... He probably could have figured a way to get that... Or what is that? The orange? Perfect. Perfect. All right, now you can shoot your way out of this, but you're not going to make anything. You could combo that 9. You got that 9 combo clean, but he's going to do something silly. Yowzer. All right. This one's for all the marbles, boys. Game over. First loss. Told y'all I was bad about that. Yeah, snooker's good, man. You want to play again? Give me a chance to win my money back? Huh? I'm a little tired today. I don't think I'm playing that well. You want to play again? Okay, fair enough. Oh, wait, I can do that. Rough. But you made it easy for me to pick. Oh, yeah. This is what we needed. This is what we were looking for right here. Shit. Running out of time. All right, now from down here to get into that corner. I'd probably shoot something like that right there. Close. But I didn't even look down at the corner. I don't know. I hope it's not real money because I didn't pay nothing for it. All right, now watch this bullshit. Damn, I should have put a lot of English on that shit to come back in and like, because I want to re-break that, but I got to go for this. All right. Now the hard part. Now the aardvark. This is where you become a complete and total asshole. Nope. Oh. You shocked me. I wasn't expecting that one to go in. Yeah, that's right. Pop my ball on the other end of the table there without knowing you're doing it. Pop that bitch out of there. Come on now. Thank you. And I'll take that as well. I just thought you were going to... I just want to explain to you. You guys know that I saw what was about to happen, and I was just so excited. A video's been recorded for me? Oh, so it records all of my games? What? Oh, yeah. I can do this all morning. Quite literally. That break didn't go so good that time. Should have took some more time with it. Hustler was good, man. Color of Money was good. Paul Newman was so good in that movie, man. He was so good in both of those movies. But I'm not a huge Tom Cruise guy, so I didn't care much for The Color of Money. I always liked Pool Hall Junkies, man. I thought that was a better movie than it got credit for, because it was like you got a little taste of both ends of it, like the hustler and the pro side of things. And I kind of like that aspect of it. Shit, I was over here talking and wasn't paying attention to what I was doing and kind of put myself in a... Oh, no, never mind. False alarm. Ah, you bobbled me and gave me a zoom in of it. Shucks. At least I own that pocket now. Thank you for being overzealous. This is how you play this. And then we can get enough of that, right? That's enough right there. That's just enough. And then, oh, come on here. Hoobly doobly. Okay, now. This is what we would call in the hall threading the needle. Shit. Thought I was going to sneak right behind it. I thought I was being clever. I didn't leave him with hardly anything, though. He can't get around that 4 hard enough to get anything else. Nothing. And I got nothing now. I can't touch that because the 8 ball go right in the side. Come on, banker. That's fine. He's still got a cluster there. Got some makeable shots, though. But I doubt he's going to make any of them. Well, I didn't think he had that one. He's got that for sure. And if he's got that, he'll have the 1. And if he plays that right, he'll have to scramble for the 2 somewhere. But he's got the 1. Unless he takes the 6 in the side, which he could do. But he's taking the 1. The game wants him to take the 1. I'd take the combination right there because that's a straight-in combo. And then you'd have every ball in the pocket instead of just being behind the other 2. What I would do. What's up, Rhino? Oh, I gotta, I'm doing this thing where I'll either stay up all night until the HEB opens tomorrow because I got to go to HEB and pay a thing. Yeah, give me around here. Give me around here and give me back here. Slide me down to the other end of the damn table. How y'all like that shit right there? That make you feel any type of way? What if I do a 2-rail? What if I do a 2-rail kick shot into the 10 into the corner? How about that? Like I'll go into both rails and then come off and kick the 10 into the corner. Let's see if we can do it. Nope, not enough of it. That's fine. Let's let this dude do what he's going to do. Yeah, we're just regular folk out here just staying up, you know? I was telling somebody this the other night, man. I used to have terrible nightmares growing up. And they were like really visual and really like really scary nightmares when I was a kid. And I was just so scared. I was so scared as a kid. I thought something was always going to get me. Something bad was going to happen. A monster was going to come and get me. But So I would stay up until the sun came up because I knew that nothing could hurt me once the sun came up. When I was a kid, that was how I rationalized it. Well, if you're going to give me that much of it, that might get me into the side pocket over here where the 8 is sitting. Let's see. No, but I got one of his out of the way for him. That looks like it's going in. I was wrong. Maybe I was thinking about this shot instead, which is actually going in. That's the way I like to do it. The slow roller, but unfortunately with the slow roller, sometimes it runs out of gas. Problem with going too hard is if you go too hard in some of those tables, like competition tables, the pockets are about, on a bar table, you can pretty much fit two pool balls into a pocket. On a competition table, which is the one I had at my grandmother's house, you want to play again, buddy? I'll give you a chance to win your money back. Yeah, you don't want to play. We're gonna ruin someone's day. On those competition tables, it's about 1.5 balls to 1 3/4 balls. I'm gonna break in 2D so I can get this angle right here better. Barely get there. You want to get as close as you can to the middle ball on the edge of this rack without touching it. And then go straight into that second ball on the end over there. And it usually creates a nice little spread. But this pool cue that I've got doesn't have enough power to pull it off nice. That's how it wants to get you to spend money. Because I have the original cue. It doesn't have enough power to pull that break off nicely. Oh, that was cool. You took stripes. They're tied up with the 8 ball, and I only got one solid tied up with it, so that's fine. I will take them. You got the 9 in the corner here. Probably got the 15 there in the side. I mean, the 13 in the side. There you go. And you busted everything out. Good job. You might know what you're doing. See, in these where the 4 ball is pink, in classic pool, the 4, I believe, was, I know 15 and 7 were brown. They were brown balls. Because I remember I used to call a 15 that brown bitch because I hated that ball. I used to have the hardest time getting that thing to sink. Can you show me this? Can I see that? I can almost see it. There it is. We got that now. That side pocket kid, son. That slow roll down here. Drop back. Do I want to kick that? Okay, so here, I'll use this because we're establishing that we're just fooling around here. So he owns this pocket down here. I'm going to kick him out of this pocket and take it from him. Check this out. I'm going to evict him from my pocket. So that's like a power move that you can. So now he has to, if he wants to get to that pocket, now he's stuck there, and I own it now. So that's like, and I could have probably made a shot, but I just saw that there, and I wanted to kind of show you something. Aramith is the pool ball company that started doing the pink 4-ball, and they changed the 15 and the 7 to red, which I think 2 was classic red, right? Wasn't 2 red? And now it's orange on this one. Or no, 5 is orange. Or 3 is orange. All right. Now clear this corner here. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. I'm such a jackass. Comes to this game. See, now he'll probably make my 6 if he connects with this hard enough. No. And he got his 10 out of there. This guy actually might know what he's doing. That was good. 2 and 10 are blue. Yeah, no shit. There it is. Duh. I can see it there. Oh, and they're up top, too. I feel like even a dummier dummy. They're literally there. All right, we got to make a run here because this guy knows what he's doing. All right, let's see. I want to be able to shoot back to this side, so I'm going to hustle him into me taking my duck and him reveling in that. I made him take his duck. Yeah, I took the duck. But I'm also going to take the brisket. And while I'm at it, I may as well go ahead and take the chicken casserole. And hell, if there's room, which I'm pretty good at finding room, I might get me a couple slices of that ham. And since Thanksgiving is coming up, you know, I could probably, if it's not too dry and there's a good piece with some skin on it, grab me a little hunk of that turkey meat since it's going to be available. You know, it's going to be Thanksgiving and all, and if we're being honest, it ain't Thanksgiving without a good potato salad. And for me, my potato salad, I need onions and mustard in it for it to be good potato salad as far as I'm concerned. Some people put weird shit in it, like fucking raisins and shit, and for me, I think that is just witchcraft and devilry, devil worship kind of shit. And I just gave this guy the game. And I didn't mean to do that, but in my own defense, this is almost like, could be said like, there you go. That's how you do it. You can have it. Oh no, what happened? Wait a second. Wait a second. Did you get too confident there? Did you think that you had us? Did you think you had it in the bag? Would you like to play again, sir? Okay. Thank you for answering, though. Decent spread, nothing pocketed. That's fine. Oh, this fool's got a stick, bro. Can I? Oh, and it's dead. My stick's dead. So this is just like that 8-ball pool game by Mini Clip. I have to recharge my stick or pay for the... You know, I don't mind coleslaw, I reckon. It ain't that bad. Oh, that was a nice shot. Oh, wait, you're not supposed to make that one. You have to make other, when, that's the ball that they put on the table so you can make other balls with it. You're not supposed to make that one. A little more separation on my end. I'm fine with that because maybe I can see this 13 from up here. I cannot see it. Nope. Not in our line of sight. Not the 14, not the 10. Well, I can gamble with how good this guy isn't. And maybe I can get this 13 out on the other end somewhere out of danger's way. Just like that. Now, I'll let this guy shoot his way out. If he can get out, that's fine. I don't mind that. Raisins and potato salad can fuck. Here's how I think it should go. I think that the potato salad needs to have mustard and onions. And see just that shot that I just took, you need to have, you know how I said earlier, if you hit it too hard, it'll wobble in the pocket. Sometimes you want to put more ass behind it because it will wobble in the pocket. And when it would normally be a scratch, it'll let you out of it. I think that the potato salad has to have mustard and onions in it. A lot of people want with either no mustard or no onions. And I think it has to have both. But I also am the weirdo. I want it when it's fresh. I want the potato salad when it's hot. Like when it's made with hot, when the potatoes are like fresh and hot. That's how I want it. My Aunt Marie used to make potato salad, and she'd be like, I got to put it in the refrigerator, because they want to chill the potato salad. But I never wanted it that way. I always would eat it hot when it came off literally after she would get done making it, I wanted to eat it right then. And everybody in my family started doing that because that's how I wanted it. So good, bro. Stop. Fucking stop. Okay, that's fine. We can deal with that. That'll leave us in all right position to come back the other way with that 8 and leave us back down there. Yeah, we can see that. We got to stay away from that side pocket, though. I love this character in Monsters University. Unleash the beast, Don. Okay, then. Bring me back here and be quick about it. Yeah. Okay, cannot play right now. Appreciate you answering me, though. All right, it's not even a challenge at this point. The only time I've been beat is I've beat myself. No pun intended. But I'm going to get out of here after this one. Maybe one more. Ooh, I love a good fresh hot deviled egg. Ooh. Ooh. Mmm. Man, there ain't nothing like a good hot fresh deviled egg. Bam-a-lam. Yeah, I like a good deviled egg. I think Steve was it Steve? Steve's the brewmaster? Uh-oh. The game's bogging down. All right, we got to come over here. Can we see the 4? Yep. We got that sucker. Balay, that right there. Balay, that right there. Nope, fuck. I knew it. I knew it before it hit the rail that it had already missed. I knew that I had not taken enough time to line up the shot correctly. I knew that this would be the reason that I miss the shot I take. I try. I fail. This happened. This, he take 15, break up 9, 12, possibly throw 10 somewhere else. Look. He create another cluster, 9, 10, they next to each other now. But he get 12, break out my 6. My 6, break out 9, 10. Maybe he scratch. Probably not. This is straight in. He have bad connection. This obvious. Now he get 10. Break out 9. He probably will get the 10. But what's he doing? Move that move. Move it. Move it more. Come on. More. Bit more. Marge is ill. What are you even? I mean, I guess I got a lot to play with here. Let's go this way first. This will put us in a good position to see the rest of them up there. Click. Well, maybe the 7 here. Because I can't get to the 2, right? No, I can. Okay, cool. Bloop. Blunk. Can we thread this needle, y'all? What do you think? Can we sneak that 7 into that side pocket there? Let's see here. I'm going to try to thread it. Clunk. Now, the 6. In this case, easy rule of thumb, take the one closest to you. want to get both of them here, so I'm going to come back from this angle. I kind of need to break that 8 away. But maybe I pop the 1 out of here. Shit. I landed in nice position, but I didn't make the shot. That's not in. That's not even close to in. The only way that's in is if it kicks off with a 9. That's a smarter shot. All right. He's going to have to take that. It's already lined up. Don't even move it. Just shoot. Now you got to go for the 10. But going for the 10 might end up. Oh, no. Okay. Not from that end. I wasn't looking from there. That's actually smarter. That wasn't even occurring to me. Wow. You're going to give him that? Piss shots count? Okay. Well, I guess we're not calling pockets. It's so nice. Pool is, it reminds me of how somebody described baseball one time. It's when it's done right, it looks so easy, but it looks so god awful when it's done wrong. But when it's done right, it looks like, oh yeah, well, it went straight in. Of course, why wouldn't it? That's the way it's supposed to go that way. Click. Good game, friend. Well, that's that. Quit. What's our record here? 14-0? No. I lost it. Oh no, I didn't want to do. No. All right. All right, we're out of here. We're getting out of there. We're getting out of there. We're getting out of here. We're getting out of that. We're getting out of this. You can get with this. We're getting out of that. Well, guys, it has reached that time of the night. I have a word from our sponsors packed up, and I'm not going to do it because I don't need it right now. I just need to go to sleep. Dude, I love that menu music. That's some nice menu music. Basically, what I'm saying is that I downloaded a pool game to show you guys I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Anyhow, pool is fun. You know what? The hell with it. Let's do this word from our sponsors. I gotta go to HEB and grab some things tomorrow. I gotta pay a bill. Y'all, it takes only 1 month of bill shit to just get you all out of fucking whack, and then you gotta go pay in cash. It sounds like sounds like Angelo Badalamenti in Twin Peaks. Sounds just like that. It sounds like David Lynch in Twin Peaks, Mariana. Anyway, yeah, I'm not going to ramble anymore. I just wanted to hang out with y'all tonight and see what was up. Got some shit coming. We'll probably stream tomorrow night. We're going to pick a new game tomorrow. Control, we beat it, and there's a few things that we could do, but it's more of a spooky game. Spooky season's over, and there's a couple games. I'd actually like to play the Kingdom Come. I think I'm going to try Kingdom Come next, which is that medieval game, and we'll see about that. And that should be a lot of fun. So we'll look forward to that tomorrow night after I get done editing and cooking. We'll probably get a cooking stream tomorrow. We're probably going to get a spaghetti stream tomorrow. So stay tuned for the spaghetti stream. And, yeah, that's all I got for you guys. It was so good to have all of you in here hanging out. It really and truly means a whole hell of a lot to have you all here. And let me see, I get you pulled up here. That way we can give you the, that way I can see. And, if you hear holler out breakfast participants. Jade, Jason, Mocha, Steve Hall, Pooter, y'all rule. Thank y'all for doing all that you do, showing up for these things. Jade, shout out to Jade for all the emojis. These emotes are incredible. He's dropped all of them on us, and it's awesome, and we're all stoked to have all of it. Check all these out, dude. There's just so many of them, and stoked to have them. Shout out to Jade. And y'all, be good people. We'll see you tomorrow night, all right? Roll Tide, everybody.